nabagambye tunyumirwe tulabe naye nga ne mu lubuto tulina ketukola ki ketusindikayo lukyakulya weekiri lukyakunywa weekiri kabeere soda kabibeere bino ebyokunywa ebyaffe ebyabavubuka bizaamu amaanyi nabyo weebiri sebo
saidi eno wali okubifu abantu mulyango bataataagana
ebajja eno gyebiri kasaba n'ekyokunywa
mbadde nsaba ogenda kuyita wano mpolampola n'ekyokunywa ogenda yita wano
kasaba n'ekyokunywa
nsaba abantu babiri bokka bayitewo n'ekyokunywa bajje tugenda kubaweewa okutuula
poza embaga zino sebo mukama wange MC ekyenjawulo kyenzirabyemu mbadde nkusuubira okulaba mu mpaka zino naye simanyi lwaki tozeetabyemu simu naye muzanyi
njagalayo omuntu omulala omu ku babiri muyite wano wotukulampola n'ekyokunywa ojja ofune n'entebe gyeziri nyingi
nga tugenda nyumirwa
mujje babiri bannaye abali mu kkubo tegezeddwa nti waliyo n'ebifo wansi oli waddembe okujja n'okulaka oda ekyokunywa kikutuukako woba otudde MC kwongereyo bameka eyo
bonna bompakasa baba nga bakutte ebyokunywa
abalala babiri mujje abali ku mulyango omulyango ogwo tugwetaaga twategezeddwa nti muno tulinamu abantu nga bw'oteekamu wano nsaba abantu basatu tuyitewo wano mpolampola tugende eri mu nsonda Eno waliwo abasiba ssente bisiina mbiri mujje mbakwati mujje buli asiba ti enviri teku jangu okukwate buli agamba nti enviri tekuli nze ŋŋamba ninga ngono rasita nange kweziri osubira kukamba nti ki
tubeere serious n'ensonga gye twogerako
era tuli
tufune ebyokunywa bambi tubeegayiridde
wano wendi omuwala gyatugyeko amacupa buli omu anywedde egyoka bakuggyeka naye akuwazze nako
oliriddawa
ndi mu nsonda eno naye nsaba batutegula amacupa
leero ne pool attendant ajja kukola kubayo kiwaita leero
nsabayo omuwala omu ajje wano waliwo omwami akola oda jangu nyamu
Very good evening, lovers. I hope that you can now pick the audio signal of this video, this beautiful video.
BMX
Give me a thumbs up if you can pick clearly the audio of this video signal.
Senior player wano tulinawo ka round robin oba wooli oba kuzanyire wakera okwezaali olwaki nkumanyi zanye naye senior player abantu bano nsabo bambuulirayo ne bwebabuuza ne bwotoola salaamu yokka senior player
ebyemizannyo bino si byakwogera mwogeza omusajja n'aganaga nabagamba nti etuba tumenyamenya pool.
And now these are two very amazing talents, a full generation apart. A 13-year-old and a 23-year-old, both young men. One of them being inspired by another, one of them being a big admirer of the other, one of them nicknaming himself after the other. Caesar Chandiga donning maroon, Herbert Mukisa donning white. The Scorpion versus the young Scorpion, racing to 7 for a place in the first live semi-finals. We are at the KAMBA Sports Arena where Caesar is playing black and putting it and leading now by 3 frames to nil, racing to 7 for a place in the semi-finals. These two players are among about 6 that are left in this competition with 2 lives, because yes, it is a double life competition. Possibility of one player taking positions number 1 and 2, or 1 and 3, or 1 and 4, or 2 and 4, or 3 and 4, name it. But there are cash prizes for the top 4, and one of them could take 2 if they reach in the cash prizes in both of their lives. Other players in the competition with 2 lives: Joseph Kasozi, Hazard, Ibra Sejemba, and Ibra Kayanja. And I think that's it for those that are left in this competition with 2 lives. And once again, if you're watching from home and you're planning to come and be a part of the tournament at the venue, please stay at home, because you will not get anywhere to sit or stand if you make it here. 3-0, the youngster has to find a way of mounting what is a very unlikely comeback for him to try and beat his inspiration for what will be the very first time in his career. This is the 4th time that they are facing off. The last 3 have been won by the Scorpion. The young Scorpion came so close. I think it was exactly 3 weeks ago. Tournament that was organized at Paul City Arena in Kampala, won by Caesar. In the semi-finals, he defeated Herbert, racing to 7. It was 5-6. It was Herbert in the lead. Then he potted black and white, and then Caesar defeated him in the deciding frame. That is how he lost the match. I do remember him shedding a tear. That is how painful he found that defeat. They faced off these two for the very first time in the end of year comp of the Pool Association of Uganda, December 2024 it was. Then another comp that was organized in Double Life base at the KV Pool Arena in Masaka. Those two won by Caesar. The third is the one that I told you about first. Now this one is the fourth. Herbert is trying to do what he has never done before. At least he's demonstrating to Caesar that he can take him on in the attacking sides of the game. But now there has been an unforced error from the young man who did not take enough time between the shots, and is about to be given a huge demonstration by his idol that when you get a chance, utilize it. If you don't, your opponent always will. Caesar needing to put red diagonally to the corner pocket top left of the screen on target and with power. I'm not so certain he has full sight of either of the reds. Yes, he has sight of one of them. The rests at this level will always be a formality. Backspin. Not very perfect, but will suffice. The viewers are quite disappointed in Herbert. They seem to be jeering themselves at how close Herbert came to winning by a break and finish, and then the reverse dish being perfected by Caesar in equal speed. Caesar 4 and Herbert 0. Race to 7.
Barcelona bamaze bati amukonye nnyo naawe nekiwadde firimu amukonye nnyo Barcelona amukubye kankula
There has been a dry break by Caesar in the match in which Herbert needs to win 7 before Caesar can win 3. Very unlikely. That is out of the remaining 9 frames if this match is to go all the way to a decider. Chamba de Lauban, thank you for watching. Alfredo Jr. also thank you for watching. Martin Aivazwe. Matawe Alex, you're asking if Ibra Sejemba is in. The answer is yes, he is, and he still has 2 lives. I'll shortly be giving it to you who will be facing off against who in some of the matches coming live next. First, Skip Korea. Thank you for watching as well. Where are you watching from? Of course, the fact that you are Keep Korea, you are definitely watching from the might of Kenya. Sibanda Nlana, thank you for watching. You've just joined. Thank you for watching. Must be from, I think, Zambia. What can Herbert do about this? Spin the cue ball backwards into the reds to open up the black, but make sure that you don't miss the target because it is the important thing. First, maybe he has a lot of nerves when taking on the guy that is his idol. And this Caesar is being a very unforgiving idol. I do remember I was having a discussion with Herbert. When I saw him discussing with Caesar, I was asking what were you discussing with Caesar. Of course, I was expecting that it is a pool-related discussion. And Herbert had just been defeated by Caesar in a comp early in the year, late last year, sorry. And Herbert seems to be not taking the match very serious. Caesar told him, I know you like me, but even if you like me so much, when you meet me, make sure that you are very serious, make sure that you play to win. And Caesar is now not only defeating an opponent, he is also grooming a wannabe. Now needing to put just black to the center pocket on the right. And of course, he'll be reporting Caesar now 5 and Herbert 0. By the way, the young man in Herbert doesn't take defeat so lightly. He's wearing now a very sad face. If he loses this match, he still has a fighting chance in his second life. Of course, 99, maybe 90% likelihood that he will lose this one, but you can never say never. There's one comp where he lost in the first life, a double life comp. It was held in the Western District of Mbarara, but used his second life to reach the semi-finals. He lost out in the semi-final to Hazard, and by decider by 9 frames to 8, he also lost the third place match against Kasozi by 5 frames to 4. Racing to 5, it was a best of 9. Martin Iversweight is raced to 7. Lucky bro. Thank you for watching. Patrick Nsoboga reminding us to like the video. Please do like the video if you have not. It is pretty likable. I had to solve the light issues that I had at the start. And it's also at a camera angle where about 80% of the screen is occupied by the pool table bed so that you can watch just the match. The Scorpion is on the verge of winning a 6 out of 6. Another backspin, and the frame is gone. Herbert does concede. He's a bad loser, I know. He's 6-0. One of those times when Herbert is subjected to needing to win 7 straight frames. Of course, you don't see that happening, but you never know.
Vita Chove. Ibra ne Hazard tegezeddwako nti balina okubeera ku mmeeza eno. Ibra ne Hazard ekiddamu kuleetayo oba mwenna muddeeka. Kaakati emmeeza eno Ibra, Ssejjemba ne Hazard. Bannaye bw'oba oyimiridde wano olaba ng'omuzannyi akusemberedde osooka noddako ebbali. Sinakindi osobola n'okuddeeka wavaawo n'enkuyita.
Asobola n'okufulumako wabweru. Twamala okuzannya naye okaddawo.
Ibra Ssejjemba kwetaaga ku ttebe eno wennyimiridde ewali Hazard. Ssejjemba Ibra.
Ssejjemba Ibra nga wattuka woli.
Ayina ennamba ya Ssejjemba Ibra. Saba omutegeeze. Kale just afulumyeko wabweru kufuna Chwemenya. Alyoka ajje. Kayanja Ibra. Buli njeru ezina waliwo enangambye bulijjo okubanga yeetakula weddeero egenda kubeerako ekyebiri era bakinkwasizza
bannange naye bannange kikyo agiddeyo omwana emboofu.
This one is going to be the second match won by 7 frames to nil. First one was Ibra Ssejjemba defeating Farouk Mutumba by 7 frames to nil. Caesar Chandiga now has defeated Herbert by 7 frames to nil. How about a match between Caesar and Ibra if it came at a later stage in the match? Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Sejjemba Ibra tugenda kutandika okubala kubanga tulabyeko ku venue